supplying you with eggs, some of them, and the other ones aren't. So you get meat and eggs from them. They've actually filled up your barn.
Oh yes, escape pods.
Welcome to one of the tankiest creatures in the game, IJ. Can you tell?
Yeah. Do you like how
Tortoises
I
are a
kited
motherfucker. No? You know how I would have kited it?
it? How?
I would have told my animal master to go fight it and hit release animals and let the bear rape it.
Trying not to put you in danger.
Dude, that bear is not gonna die to a tortoise.
Dude, I had a
In fact, that
settler
bear would-
die to a cat scratch, so...
Yeah, but that's because of an infection. That was your own fault.
Hey, detox.
Yes?
So, you know how you have the little things pop up in the corner that tell you like different events? Is there any way to look at a log of those?
There's a mod for it that I learned about today, but no. I could get you the name of it if you're interested.
I don't want to play with mods yet.
I don't know, man. There's some pretty good ones.
That's what I've heard.
I mean, IJ's got like a lot of mods installed. Most of them are quality of life. Those are the ones I like. Like,
I will definitely play with mods after I have played through pretty far.
see, that's exactly how I looked at it. Because now, IJ, if you take these mods away, you're gonna become like in withdrawal. You're gonna want them so bad.
Eh.
For sure, though, like the main mod that I will not play without, and I wish that I'd known about at the beginning of the game, is Wildlife tab. Adds a tab to the bottom that lets you see all the
Oh,
wild
that would
animals on
be
the map in
so
numerical order.
useful.
Yeah, I don't like searching around and using my eyeballs to find out what animals are.
That
on
would
the
be extremely useful.
map. What's another one? What are some of the ones I got you to get, Ajay? A dog said I really like. Allows you to do animal prosthetics. Because I don't believe it's fair that colonists can do it and not animals.
Look at all
Yeah,
these
I mean,
chickens
obviously.
just filing right in.
If you have like an ostrich and it loses both of its legs, that animal's done. You basically
I
are
mean, you
forced to
can still
slaughter it.
eat it.
Yeah, you're either gonna slaughter it or you're gonna sell it. With some animal prosthetics, you can at least put some shitty legs on it so it can still walk. That's
I need
one
to get
like.
ear prosthetics. One of my colonists cannot hear for shit,
Yeah.
and it's making her very unhappy. She
Sad
was
boys.
killing boom rats, and a boom rat exploded next to her.
And it burned her ear off.
No, she has severe hearing loss in both ears.
Yeah, but what's it from?
The beer. Let me check.
Check our health tab.
Where does it say where it's from?
It would be in her health tab. Like,
I'm in her health tab, and it says right ear hearing loss.
how old is the colonist?
54.
She developed hearing loss in one of her ears.
Both of her ears.
Oh, okay. So she developed hearing loss due to age. It's yellow, right? Hearing loss?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes, every single year, I don't know if this is the way that the mechanic works, but I've had some things develop, like asthma, hearing loss, cataract, and it seems to happen on a random year. Because it'll happen, like, one of my colonists was, I think, 64, and right when 65 was hit, it said, your colonist has had her birthday. Too bad she developed cataract in both eyes, and I'm like,
Yeah, she has 50% hearing loss in both ears.
it doesn't tell you about birthdays that nothing happens, but if something happens on someone's if it ever mentions someone's birthday, it's bad.
It's funny.
Yeah, it fucking pisses me off.
Why this guy is like always close to breaking?
Go.
Bull, just because he's
Look.
sick.
Check his health. Oh, yeah, that stupid-ass gutworm disease. It lasts a long time. That's not why he's upset. Go back to his needs again. And pause the damn game.
Moderate amount of pain.
And you see his other things. Ugly environment you can't do a lot about. It's probably the puke behind him. Actually, you can do a lot about that. Ate without a table, that's his own fault. You already have a table. Wearing worn out apparel, you can change his clothing or make him take something off that's low. Feeling bad is just a general thing. They can have it or they can feel good. You can't control that. Sick is from the gut worms. Pessimist is because he's a piece of shit. And in a moderate amount of pain is from the gut worms. So yeah, there's not a lot you can do about it. You could make him eat a fine meal and he'd get +5.
Yeah. I still need somebody to finish this generator, but
I hate that they work that way. What happens, from what I can tell, is they go to bed, and when they wake up, they choose to eat the meal right when they wake up where they're at, and don't go to the table and chair because it's either too far away or it's in another room. I don't know the mechanic, and there's no info.
So my table and chair is right next to my fridge where I store all my meals, and I'm not having that problem.
They will eat without a table. You'll find the debuff. It still happens. I have tables in all of my colonist bedrooms and in my main workroom, and they still get the debuff.
Weird.
Sometimes they eat with tables, sometimes they don't. It seems to be based on urgency. If they sleep and they're damn near starving, they don't give a fuck if they're at a table.
I mean, would you?
Yes? If I'm going to be upset about not eating at a table, yes. I still think it's retarded that they have that debuff.
Oh, you know what? She did eat without a table.
Yeah, I don't know how to control that debuff. I just kind of deal with it.
Pablo also rejected her proposal. So, I quit making simple meals, and I'm only making fine meals.
That is definitely the goal.
Okay.
And once you can get to lavish meals, you definitely want to move to that. They are more
What level?
expensive. 10. They are more expensive, but they are more experienced.
I've got 11 cooking.
Yeah. Well, it's like, think of it this way. Simple meal would be base 100 experience. Fine meal would be like base 150. And lavish would be like base 250. But lavish meals take longer to make, and they take twice as many materials as the other ones.
I'm pretty good on food, though. I've got a lot of food. I've got 1,000
When you have excess, that's when you want to start making.
I've got 1,000 corn and a bunch of meat.
Yeah, should be fine. Dude, IJ, your animals are bailing your ass out.
I know.
Raiders come, Grizzly Bear gets in between the Luciferian clubbed out maniac and just mauls him to death.
Oh,
Now
marriage
you just
is
had
on.
Oh damn! Did you make a marriage spot?
Yeah, it's right at the head of the dinner table.
Yep. So get ready to see some moods increase. Marriage is a fucking great thing. Divorce is not.
Yeah, last time I had a marriage that was on, somebody got killed.
What? What the fuck? What happened?
One of the people that was getting married died, and it's
To what?
raid.
Oh,
Did you say raid?
that's what I thought at first. No, raid.
Oh. I was like, what? How realistic is this game?
Oh, look at that, IJ.
Why does Cougar want to break? 8 raw
So that-
food. That's your own dumb fault.
That's not his own dumb fault. Look at your freezer.
Yeah, there's meals right here.
They were probably not there when Cougar went to eat a meal.
There's 100 in this stack right here.
Where?
Right
How
here.
the hell do you have stack size of a... Oh, you haven't relogged, IJ.
Oh.
Yeah,
They
I was
still
wondering.
haven't- They still haven't picked those things up.
I don't know. Maybe it's because you haven't relogged. I don't know. Try logging out, logging back in. Save,
Like-
obviously. I think maybe it's like... But do they pick up the other one?
No, they aren't picking up any of them.
Are they on stockpiles?
No, there's no
That except
stockpile
meals. Are simple meals and meals in general accepted on the main freezer?
there. They should be.
You should check.
Yeah, all meals are accepted.
I'm not sure. Are those 100 meals spoiling?
Wait, cannot haul simple meal reserved for prisoners?
I'm not sure. Maybe that's not actually 100 and it's actually 1. Either way, it spoils in 2 days, so you don't got to worry about it. Well, outside of the fact that you're being 100 simple meals down, maybe. Definitely log out, log back in, for sure. Like, save and do that, because something's fucked up. What is that? Black market trader? I don't think I've ever seen a black market trader. After I see his
Probably
stock,
has like
I might...
drugs and weapons.
No, I'm saying it's not base game. It's definitely from a mod. I've played enough to know. Dude, I really hope that the mod developer sees like what a lot of these mods have made and just decides to incorporate them.
Like
There's like a
Minecraft.
textile. Yes. Except, yeah, that's kind of the shitty side, is that then the mod developer loses his content. But for sure, one of my favorites is a textiles trader that like trades for fabric goods and has tons and tons of fabrics.
Okay, I have to figure
And
out how to
charges less.
unreserve those for prisoners, so hang on a second.
You don't even have a prisoner.
I know.
I don't think Googling is going to find anything, AJ. You might get lucky, but I don't think so. That's weird. I've never had that happen. His meals are being dropped on the ground right next to his stove, and he's got a huge pile of meals, and nobody's hauling them, and apparently nobody's eating them, and he went to haul them, and it says they're reserved for prisoners. He doesn't
That
even
is
have
weird.
prisoners.
Okay,
And I've
let's-
never seen that.
Oh, got it.
What was it? Oh, it's in your fucking entire place is a prison.
Ha ha ha!
It's because he had beds that he converted between regular colonist beds and guest beds. It's a mod he has. And he converted it to prison for some reason, and it changed the entire room. Jesus Christ, we're back.
Gracie Legion import.
Oh my god, that was great.
What?
Dogs are being retarded. And one of the dogs ends up like hitting the ball through my door in my room. And my dog, fat ass dog, decides to come get it, knocks my fan over. So I get pissed. So I'm like, oh my god, be right back. So I get up and I grab the ball, and she knows like I'm pissed because I yelled like my fan is going to break. I go out in the living room and I throw that ball at the dog, and it bounces square off of her forehead.
Nice.
Like, perfect accuracy. It startled her, but, like, it didn't hurt her. It's a tennis ball. But, shit. It was great, because, like, I threw it, it bounced off her forehead, hit the ceiling fan, rolled all over the place, and she immediately went and grabbed it, because she loves the ball. With that accuracy. I mean, I was probably, like, 15 feet away from the dog, maybe 20, and I hit her. Freaking God tier. So, IJ, did your stack sizes fix?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
I see two
it
piles.
didn't. It might. I know it's turned down because we adjusted it.
Maybe you have to actually reload your mod list. Not sure.
No, the thing is, it can't unstack them now. Like, that one's 25, so that's right.
What one's 25?
This raccoon meat. Oh no, they're two different ones.
Dude.
I thought.
Yeah, those can go a lot higher than 25. Look in your regular stockpile of stuff. Also, if you zoom in, you'll see numbers. I tell you this all the time, but you never do.
The wood's at 750.
That's correct. That's not correct. It's still factoring in X10.
Uh-oh.
Dude, look at that superior
The
Great
steel
Wall.
wall for the ancient
There's a
thing is
superior
on
assault.
fire.
Oh, wait. Is the fire on the inside or the outside?
It's on the outside of the wall, so it's gonna break the wall.
Good luck.
Yup, it broke the wall.
IJ, fix your mod. I'm triggered.
I don't know how.
Set both of them to 4. Go back to the mod page. Like, tell it to reload mods.
Oh, it started raining.
Yeah, but that's the least of your worries. It depends on what's in that ancient structure.
I don't know what's in it. But, it put out the fire on the wall.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, the thing on the inside can be a couple different things. And if enemies are in there, they're going to be coming for you. It's not stack merger, it's stacks XXL, but like, there you go.
It's
that
restarting
works.
the game. So.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, one of my biggest complaints when I first started IJ with stack sizes is when you get to the later game, you have to have gigantic stockpiles. And then on top of that, you're sitting there like hoping and praying that a goddamn trade ship or a caravan will show up.
I thought there was a way for you to call for that.
You can, but you pay a ton of silver for it. And it doesn't show up right away.
There, now they're at 40. I lost some meals in that.
Did you? Did it like downgrade shit?
Yeah.
Oh damn, you had like 700 corn on that stack. So now you probably lost like over half of it. Yeah, well, it worked, so there you go. Because the stack size that you had it at is just ridiculous. Okay, so IJ, want to see a really neat trick? Right, so you know how you got your wood stockpile out there, holding all that wood?
Yeah.
You go out there and construct a shitload of beds. You can get like a quality range, and then you could just take the good ones and reinstall them in your bedrooms.
That's what I did.
That way, you don't have to just make beds. Higher quality bed, better stuff.
Yep, all of the ones that my people sleep in are superior.
Yeah, I usually make the minimum superior when I like have gotten a little ways. It's based on construction level. Like for 10,
I
I'd
also
probably stop
have
at
a
superior.
masterwork and an excellent as well.
Yeah, masterwork is 1 under legendary.
So if I break this thing open, Detox, is there a chance I get plasteel?
What, the ancient structure?
Yeah.
Yes,
Can I blast it open with grenades?
if you wanted. You could also deconstruct it. Grenades would be a little bit safer. It's funny you're asking that when there's plasteel right below it. Are you retarded, IJ?
Did you really just ask that?
Oh.
He's got like a mining node right underneath the ancient structure of plasteel. That's really obvious because it's light blue. He's asking me if breaking into the ancient structure will give him plasteel.
Well, I forgot that mining was
IJ, stop it. Click the plasteel. Right-click the mine button. Click mine all connected nodes.
I didn't know that was the thing.
It's not. It's a mod. In order to clear mining, you have to go back to the mining tool and hit Never mind. Is there a hotkey for cancel that you did that with?
Shift C when you have it highlighted.
I'm gonna remember that. Well, no, what you just did is you got the cancel option. Is it Shift C?
Yeah.
I never learned that hotkey, so that's good to know.
I figured it out by accident.
Hey, by the way, you see those guys to the north of your base? Not the guys, the skeletons. Heh. It's because nobody has hauling set highly. Hauling is what the crematorium is counted as.
Oh no, I have the crematorium suspended.
Have it what? Oh, it's because it was doing animal corpses?
Yeah.
You could set up 2 cremation jobs. And suspend 1. Not that your freezer isn't full of animal corpses that are rotten. Petey? No! Is that Petey in the freezer?
Probably.
If that's Petey in the freezer and you let him rot, I will never forgive you. Click on him, like the health tab. How did he die?
Heart attack.
Petey was stabbed to death. What? Heart attack? Did Petey have an artery blockage?
No.
So that wasn't Petey. You must have butchered and eaten Petey.
Which is fine, that's what I had planned on.
I wonder if you nickname an animal, if it nuzzles a colonist, can it get a name?
Oh no.
You know that's how they get named.
Yeah, I think it's time for PD 2.0.
Oh my god. Ugh. I think you should go through and name all of your chickens.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them numbers.
Crispin, there's more chickens on the map than total wildlife animals.
It's crazy.
And they're all
Where are
loose.
all of your chickens? Oh, I see them.
Dude, they're everywhere.
I'm,
That's a lot of
That's
it's
a small
turning night. I'm just gonna let you watch.
Yeah, nighttime is when it's hilarious because they all come running for the coop. Oh, I saw Nick.
Oh, Nick's getting fucked again.
Is he? Oh, yes, I can't wait to see it. What would you say if an alpaca came up and just screwed Nick?
No, I would name that one Petey.
Oh my god. Oh, nighttime's here. Here they come. Flee! Run for the nest! Jesus Christ. Do you see this, Crispin?
Yeah,
Jesus.
there's a lot of chickens. And some muffalo. That
I did not
muffalo's
know
gonna
what we're
roll
hearing.
over and squish that chicken.
Pretty much. Shit. Maybe the chickens are sleeping in the muffalo's
The
fur.
muffalo's gonna like mount the chicken. Fuck it.
Hey, fuck Nick.
Dude, I bet a muffalo
Alright.
dick is like half the size of a chicken.
Simple prosthetic.
Wait,
arm.
IJ. Go over and click on Nick and then hit the eye and then see if you can go to records. We might be able to find out how many times Nick has been fucked.
I gotta find him.
Although the breeding doesn't always take, just like real life, so they breed multiple times sometimes.
Oh god, he slept outside because I don't have enough room.
I told you, dude. Chickens
Alright,
breed
records.
insanely fast.
Oh god.
There's a lot of them.
No, it doesn't have eggs laid.
No, not eggs laid. I care about times fucked. No, we would have seen it. Damn, they need that stat. They need like a animal has mated amount of times. It's like animal has mated 532 times. Nick gets on. Nick, you have taken 532 dicks today. What? No, I haven't. Oh yeah, you're right. 533. I forgot you took Mickey's too.
Gross.
Dude, I make fun of him for fucking his brother all the time. He doesn't,
Gross.
obviously.
Alright, it's time for you to get an arm again.
Oh god, here we go. Operation Fuck My Colonist 2.0. Isn't Cougar good at medical? Oh no, that was the guy on Luciferium. Who's...
She's got a passion for medicine.
Is she good at it? You know what the fastest way to level medicine is, IJ?
What?
Removing organs.
Alright.
Way the fastest, but you know what the problem is?
Nina's got 8 in medicine. So, let's see.
The problem with removing organs is it will put your entire colony into depression. It's a big trade-off. Organs are worth a lot of money, man.
Success chance, 90%.
That's pretty good. That means 9... Dude, I'm gonna laugh she kills him.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I would be too, considering he's a god constructionist. He's like 16 in construction? No, that's your grower.
Right arm.
Oh, by the way, you don't have to take away everyone's doctoring if you know how to micromanage it. Find out who's doing the doctoring. Like, take the one and doctor him. Dude, what the fuck? He is so fucked up. What is his clavicle for? He's missing 4 body parts. I think the arm is the least of his worries.
Well,
He's a trooper.
a lot of it's his right arm. Like, his right femur, that's something we gotta address eventually.
I mean, what's his movement speed? If you hit the eye, it'll show movement tile speed.
2.2.
That's what I care about. That is dog shit. That's like... I put that colonist down at that point. You say 2.2 when it's 2.29.
Oh. Did it work? And you formed a bond, Detox.
With who?
Riandra.
Oh! Riandra's my lover. Dude, that sucks. Because, like, now I don't get a name. Oh, it did work. What's his arm doing for him? Like, highlight over it.
Efficiency 70%.
That's pretty good. So it's basically equivalent to a peg leg for an arm. So I just got a peg leg for a hand. Or that guy did. Fuck yeah, I'm bonded with Riandra. Oh, dude. And Riandra has a husband? So I get to watch them fuck? From the closet like a cuck?
I don't think
Oh,
you'll
I
fit
don't-
in the closet.
I don't know if you noticed, by the way, plasteel takes forever to mine.
Well,
Health
good.
on a regular compacted steel is 1500. Plasteel is 10,000. Your miner's actually really good.
Boomalope just self-tamed.
Oh, that's got to be Crispin. For multiple reasons.
Because it's bigger.
Because it's fat, and because it blows up even bigger.
Alright.
Just joking. But, you know what boomalopes are?
Yeah, I've exterminated a bunch of them.
No, I mean like what they're supposed to be. Some animal that was a chemical failure, or some like experiment that was a failure that's covered in like chemicals. And apparently the chemicals grow on it. Like chemical sacks. You named it Mickey. Oh, you named the, oh my god. The boomalope is Crispin and the boom rat is now Mickey.
Well, I've exterminated boomalopes.
You've killed your own kind.
Get out of the house. Okay.
Nice, dude. Your colony's coming together. It's funny, nobody's bonding with the chickens. I mean, I don't blame them. It's like hard to bond when there's 50 of them.
There's more than
Oh, I
50.
really love this chick. Fuck. I just thought about it. I'm surrounded by them.
There's 43 chicks. Or at least there's been 43 that have been born.
You could zoom all the way out and double click a chick and find out how many are on the map. Oh, they're naming. You sold a bunch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell more.
I know. I told you they breed like wildfire. Pretty much what most people will do with chickens, because they are really good to have, is they will do what I told you with the stockpiles so that their fertilized eggs are hatching, and they'll just let them roam the whole map. Natural selection will do its thing if it has to. They slaughter them if they need meat. They take eggs mostly for meat, and they use them as a distraction. Like, what do you want to happen? A colonist to get shot by a rocket launcher, or 50 chickens? Because at least the chickens become meat. Most people actually say chickens are overpowered because of how fast they hatch, grow up, and how hard they are to hit. Because they're small targets, accuracy is low against them. But I don't like them, for the reason that your colony is right now. Dude, there's so much new research I don't know about. Advanced factorization.
There's mods or the base game?
Mods. Yeah, he's got like some stuff that I haven't seen. I know what mod
now
it
we
is
gotta
too.
now we gotta get Bull a leg.
He has a mod right now that basically makes it so he has to research tiers of guns. Previously, it actually is making the game harder. But like previously, you make a smithy. That's how you produce one ranged weapon, the great bow, and all the melee weapons. And then you make a machining table, and that produces everything else. For him, he's got like tier 1 of research is set amount of gun. It adds new guns too. Set amount of guns. Tier 2 is another set of guns. Tier 3 is a set of guns, and it's like 6 or 7 tiers. And so far, I haven't seen any overpowered guns. Battle
There are a
rifle.
lot of eclipses on my planet.
That was happening to IJ a lot, and then I convinced him to build some wind turbines, and now they aren't happening.
Well, I have wind turbines and solar panels.
Yeah, so does he.
I have steam, so I'll always
By the
have
way,
power.
your bedroom... Oh, that's a prisoner bed. Is that supposed to be a prisoner room?
The one with 8?
The one with the geothermal stuff on it?
I have a geyser really close to my base that I could take advantage of if I got the research for that. I have two
Did
geysers.
you see where IJ's was?
No. So
It's like
right
in the middle of his
base.
base.
Nice.
And he walled the whole base off, and didn't
That's what
know
I'm
geysers produce a shitload of heat.
Oh, that's funny.
That's why his 2 colonists died to heat stroke.
That's hilarious.
I mean, he was in the
mine
middle
are
of a heat
close
wave.
to my base, but they're not in my base. So
Yeah.
it got to be like 200 degrees.
It was like 100 and
Dude, it's like those
120 outside.
Mexicans that died in that trailer in Texas.
That's something I don't know about.
There were these Mexicans
Oh god,
in
he
the
works
trailer
so
in
much
Texas,
faster now.
and they were all like illegals being smuggled into the country. And it was like 120 degrees outside, and a Walmart employee got suspicious because this like dehydrated, nasty, like bug infested Mexican came into the Walmart asking for water, and and he couldn't speak English, so they got suspicious and they went outside and they saw the trailer and they looked inside and there were like 12 people in there, including women and children, and they were all dying of heat stroke, and like 3 of them were dead.
Wow.
And apparently like had been dead for several days, and they were all terrified to leave the trailer. Don't fucking come to America then.
It's a hard life.
It's not. Stay in your own goddamn country.
Well, a lot of them are fleeing it because their country's not any better.
I don't give a fuck. Make it better.
You're right.
Like, the reason that our country is better is because our ancestors made it better. And didn't just go to another... Well, we kind of did. We kind of did just go to another country, but then we, like, didn't mooch off of it.
RJ, that weapon
Anyway.
you're making at the machining table, can you show... I just don't care to talk about it because, like, it's politics. You know me.
I know.
But, click that battle rifle. I want to see its stats.
That's a lot of work required.
Oops.
You might not be able to see them yet, but yeah. So once it's done, I'm curious. I'd like to see how strong that is. Because for that amount of work, that thing better fucking be better than an assault rifle.
32
Actually, you know what?
range,
I'm ready to start over. I've gotten pretty far. I've got the basics of the game down.
32 range, 18 damage.
Why do you want to restart?
I want to build my base differently.
Yeah, I did that a lot at the beginning too. I restarted constantly. And eventually
Do you have
I
like
kinda
a
figured
link for mods?
Take a look,
Um,
Detox. Oh, bottom of my page.
No, pretty much if you go to Steam and you search up
No,
most
I
subscribed.
have the mod collection, Detox.
Yeah, but he's not gonna want every mod you've got.
But he can look through what we're
He said he
already
wants
running.
like quality of life stuff. He probably doesn't want gameplay changing mods.
I'm gonna look through what he has on there.
Hang on, I have to update it. I have more.
Fucking IJ. All of IJ's mods are from the first 2 pages of the most recommended mods on Steam. Followed by just this one gun mod and the solar panel roof mod.
Solar panel roofs sound nice.
I don't know if they're good yet. I haven't been able to tell. They seem a little bit cheaper than solar panels, and I don't know if they produce more power because IJ never got around to looking. You should look when it's daylight, IJ.
Is the animals logic the one that gives you the list of all the animals?
I don't know what that does.
Adds
Is that the one that
rename
lets you
button for
rename them?
animals,
Yeah.
tags, bonded, trained, and pregnant animals in caravan and trade interfaces. Changes
it,
pack animals without a load to be considered sellable.
Yeah, so it's the one that lets him name animals. He gets to set a bed to be for an animal, which is really nice. I wish I had that.
Meaning
And
robots.
he doesn't use it. That
Why?
mod is like really stupid because they're way too good. They're like not that expensive to make, and they take care of hauling and cleaning completely. If you want to be really lazy, you get it. I told him to turn it off.
Customizable roofing.
I don't know what that is.
Alright.
It adds the photovoltaic solar roofing
Okay, so it's the solar
and
panel one.
transparent
Alright, refresh it.
greenhouse
I just
roofing.
added the ones that Detox and me picked out, or Detox picked out for me.
All the ones that he just added, maybe
All
minus
stack.
1.
Hell yeah.
That just makes it so
Noticed
they
that.
fix your stockpiles up.
Yeah, I
which
noticed that.
pisses me off.
I noticed that it was a problem.
They're like, hey, we're gonna make 5 stacks of steel that could be condensed in 1, but we're not
Yep.
gonna do it.
Heat map.
I want
Looks
that
good.
mod. Do you know how to use the roofing tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it adds a heat one.
I'll add the psychology mod.
I don't know how to feel about it so far. It does add more traits, which adds more gameplay. They look balanced, like a trait that they want to be in the rain, or a trait that they don't want to be in the rain. A trait that they like light, a trait that they don't like light. So it doesn't seem that impactful. It seems good, but the problem with psychology is it's incompatible with a lot of mods. It just doesn't seem that it's incompatible with any of these. I just not run into a single error, which I'm amazed because my shit runs into
Weapon
all sorts of
tech.
errors.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's-
Detox, my
Invisible
bear has Ollie.
conduit.
Yeah, I know. I told you.
I didn't download
because
all
you-
of it that you have, but I downloaded a decent amount. What's the point of fast regen?
I don't know what that is. Oh,
Greatly
that the
lowered
one adding beds?
regeneration for all types of beds.
yeah. I believe that mod adds new beds that are very expensive, and so like a late game-ish version of beds,
Yeah,
and those beds are better than regular beds, and so to make you want to go for these beds even more, it nerfed other beds.
It says that
I just watched your
In-
alpacas fuck.
A16 health regen was lowered, resulting in colonists that end up spending more than 2 to 3 days in beds to fully heal. It makes hardcore scenarios hard. Wounded colonists constantly get mental breaks and then fight and end up becoming even more wounded. So it adds 3 medical beds for colonists and 1 for animals at 3 different tech levels. They provide a regen boost stronger than common hospital beds.
Click the
So-
guest tab, IJ. On
Um,
those guys.
Herbal bed gives you a
Damn, where
times
is it?
2
So
regen
what
boost.
they're doing there, Crispin, is the upgraded bed that you can get in the game currently is the hospital bed. I'm sure
Yeah.
you've seen it. All that bed does is increase the rate of recovery of infections. Does not touch the rate at which you recover from a club bruise or a gunshot wound.
So this
So
is
that one adds
better.
beds that will do that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It does
this
change
guy's
gameplay.
got a burning passion for shooting and steadfast.
I mean,
and
I don't think it
thumb,
would change gameplay that badly.
a little bit.
Oh wow, look at this one. 14 shooting.
It adds late game beds. There's another mod out there called Glitter Tech that adds late game everything.
That
so they're
guy's
not a whole lot
garbage.
different. What is gourmet? Show me that trait.
Do you have glitter
Where'd
tech?
you see it on?
Whoever, I think it's on Cave.
Oh, critic when it comes to food.
Oh
Expects
god.
to be fed well and will complain if his meals aren't up to par.
That is awesome. That's a trait from psychology. Wants good meals.
Oh, this guy's a good miner.
Oh, fishing.
I don't like that they have chemical interests.
Oh
do
yeah,
you
I
mean?
want bridges.
What do you want?
Basic bridges. And then there's a fishing add-on
I'm
for it.
surprised you didn't mention very many mods from my list. You didn't ask about a lot of them. A lot of them are like really good. Like my absolute favorite mod and most people's favorite mod. That's my list too. Almost everybody's favorite mod is hospitality, and you didn't even ask about it.
I don't think I saw it.
Hi, Jerry, you retarded.
What?
Oh, did you refresh the list? He updated it.
Let me go back.
Now, hospitality makes another bedroom that you can designate called a guest bedroom, and whenever you have people that visit, or anyone that's not caravans, they can stay in said guest
It's not
bedroom.
in here.
Well, either way, it allows you to interact a lot more with guests and possibly recruit them. I mean, you could recruit them right now. You just have to shoot the shit out of them and hope they don't die and imprison them. But hospitality adds a little bit more of a peaceful way. But I love that mod. It does help you out a little bit. If they really, really enjoy their stay, they will leave you a small amount of goodies. Nothing impactful, like a component.
Here it is. Okay.
I like
Sorry.
that mod a lot. A lot. If they don't enjoy your stay, they will not come back for a long time. So it can penalize you too. It's incentive for you to make a guest bedroom, which if you've got visitors to your colony, you probably should.
Yeah, I get a shit ton of visitors. Defensive positions.
Allows you to make positions and set
That's
them.
pretty good.
You move your colonists into a position, you set the hotkey, and then whenever you press that hotkey on those colonists, they will run back to that position. So, for defending a colony, like your sandbag pile you had in the front of your base, like that. Otherwise, you'd have to micromanage every colonist where you wanted them to go every time. Look at all of those animal beds.
Oh, this is the one that lets you add prosthetics to animal.
Yeah, a dog said. Extended prosthetics and organs is what's going to cover you getting ears. Expensively. That is a massive barn. Do you plan to just keep expanding that?
Yeah, we'll just see how many chickens I can get up to.
Good God. Luckily enough, you're not running dev speed, so you won't experience, like, FPS lag. If you were running dev, you'd probably start lagging when everything starts moving around.
I mean, if I zoom all the way out, I drop to 30 FPS.
No, dev speed is like double 3x.
A lot of these are good quality of life stuff. Like,
Yes.
hand me that brick.
Yes. There's no reason that construction should be the only one that can actually do the building. Everyone who's capable of hauling should be able to drop things off. So, that's nice. I love that mod.
What do you guys have to trade?
Did you not want any of their colonists? None of them were good?
Selected one.
Did you try to entertain him and try to recruit him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you might want to prioritize your colonists to do it, if they aren't already.
Dude. Holy
Hit
shit.
I on that cheap submachine gun.
Dude, you know that this guy made this mod because this exact thing happened to him. Sparkles? Yeah, boss?
Yes,
Remind
I
me why
love
we're
his
locked
mod.
in the closet.
I love his mod because all of his mods put stories. He puts a
Oh,
story
man.
to explain the mod. I read the whole thing and I
Oh.
loved it. See, I told you you're shit, IJ. He
You,
never looks at the immersion of things.
you know, boss? Yeah. Just occurred to me. Maybe I should have built a new wall. You know, where the old one was? And then the wargs wouldn't have gotten in and eaten our dogs and trapped us in this closet. Maybe that would have been a good idea.
Wait, what?
Yes, Sparkles. Yes,
Holy
that would have been a
shit.
good idea.
It's
So are
so
you looking at
Hey,
this
hilarious.
piece?
Sparkles. Yeah, boss. Are you good at melee? Are you good at melee? No, boss. I'm rubbish at it. All right, here. Take this spear.
Wait, what are
Fucking.
you guys talking about?
Okay, so you know the mod you've got? Hand me that brick. Or shit. What's that called?
I just closed it. I can fix it.
I can fix it. You remember that mod I had you get?
Yeah.
So the mod maker of that mod has other mods as well, and instead of like saying, "Here's my mod, here's the name, here's what it does," he makes up a story in game.
Makes
of
up.
what
I
happened.
doubt he made it up. I bet that
Yeah, it
actually
probably
happened.
But he made that mod apparently because some wargs, like a raider group, came, busted down one of his walls. He didn't notice. A warg manhunter pack showed up. Obviously,
So
he noticed his wall was
it
down.
broke the wall down, and he had someone
Wargs
fix
don't do that.
repair the wall. No, the Raiders broke the wall down, and then someone went and he assigned someone to repair the wall. But there was a hole in the wall that he didn't notice, and they didn't repair the hole. They just repaired the wall around the hole. So a Warg Manhunter pack got into his base.
Yeah, and changed his colonists into what's probably a very small room that he calls a closet, and he probably sat there wondering if he was going to die. So his mod is that. Like, hold on.
So it'll repair breaks in walls.
Here, I'm gonna read the thing to IJ, the comic.
Did you look at that submachine gun? What'd you think?
Destroyed buildings will now leave behind a construction ghost, meaning that your builders will automatically rebuild things when they get a chance. Also, due to how bright construction plans are, it'll be a lot easier to see what's been destroyed. Friends don't let friends get eaten by wargs.
So did you show me that gun, IJ?
Yeah, I just asked if you had read
Okay,
it.
show me again.
Oh yes, refugee stats, so fucking good.
I love it. 70% accuracy at range, 10 damage, 1 second warm up, 3 burst shot. It's okay. It's like, that's interesting that it's got better accuracy at short range than touch. Most guns don't do that. I like that idea. I mean, obviously, it's like, in reality,
Yeah, but
someone
I
who's
don't
a
know.
foot
I
away
can't
from you is
afford it.
probably going to have worse range than when they're 15 feet. But, like,
I
yeah,
can make one of those, so...
I know. It's not very good. I'm wanting to check out all the guns that your mod tech is adding to make sure none of them are, like, fucking retarded. Because I'm pretty sure I had one gun that appeared for me called a handheld harpoon gun that I tried out. And yeah, 0.6 second warm up, 30 damage, 2 second cooldown. Made completely out of stone.
Damn.
Fuck that shit. I was taking people's limbs off with it. And you can kite like a god with it because it takes them no time to wind up a shot. Alright, so here's the thing, IJ. So I can fix it mod. So it's a story. Description. Sparkles? Yeah, boss. Remind me why we're locked in a closet. There's wargs outside, boss. They'd probably eat us. Wargs. Yep. Why are there wargs outside? There was a gap in the wall, so they just, came right in. They just came right in. Sure thing, boss. Just walk through the wall. How did they walk through the wall? Well, there was a hole in the wall. And why was there a hole in the wall? There was the raiders, boss. Blew it up with grenades. The raiders. Got it. Sure thing. Can't stand those raiders. Sparkles? Yeah, boss. Did I or did I not tell you to repair the wall? Sure did. Patched it up all in a few hours, just like you asked. Then, why was there a hole in the wall? Well, they destroyed that part of the wall, boss. and so you didn't repair it. Can't repair it, boss. It's destroyed. Not there anymore. Could you build a new wall, maybe, in the same spot as the old one? Oh yeah, could have done that, I suppose. Why didn't you? Didn't tell me to build a new wall, boss. Just repair the old wall. Right. Got it. You know, boss. Yes? Just occurred to me. Maybe I should have just built a new wall. Triple dot. You know, where the old one was. And then the wargs wouldn't have gotten in. And eaten our dogs. And trapped us in the closet. Maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea, boss. Yes, Sparkles. That would have been a good idea. Great, boss. I'll do that next time. Wonderful. You do that. Glad I could help. Sparkles? Yeah, boss? How are you with melee weapons? Terrible, boss. Perfect. Here. Take the spear. I love the way he presents his mods. It's not just this one that's like that. Like, here we go.
Oh, Nick, sorry, Crispin.
Wow.
Let's see if you get this reference.
Wow.
What do you want?
So I've got a settler named Stifler and another one named Cougar.
Nice.
And guess who Stifler's lover is?
Is it Cougar?
Yeah. Can you tell me the reference?
Yeah, American Pie.
That's
I had a feeling
exactly
that.
what I
Although,
thought.
was his name Stifler?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
thought
I
it
don't
was-
think it was actually his name. I think it was like a nickname or his last name.
I think it was his last name.
I thought, yeah, it was spelled differently. Though. It was Stifler, and it turns out it's the last name of the actual actor. But freaking, yeah, his name was Stifler, but it was spelled differently. I knew something was different, but yeah, it's a good reference.
The boom rat that was in my farm
wait.
tamed.
Wait, is this a new relationship, IJ?
No, that's the one. I think.
What's default map size?
I thought it was like 250 by 250. I always set it to minimum.
Why?
Just do. I don't see any real benefit to having a larger map, except that
What if you
Like,
like
it-
mine everything?
it's well, there's traders for that. My logic is smaller map. So in Nemoria, you had map sizes as well, and a large map lagged very horribly in the late game.
Oh,
so
no,
I
have
decided I
two
was just gonna go with
relationships.
smallest like I did on Nemoria. So I went with
Okay.
smallest.
I got O'Kane and Rianda and Stifler and Cougar.
Yeah, I told you, Rianda. I was gonna say my freaking master or my friend, fucking that bear's not a slave, but yeah. Yeah, you have two relationships. Has either one of them actually married?
Not yet. Oh god,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
waiting.
have enough guest beds.
That's a caravan, IJ. Do you see how they showed up with an elephant?
Yeah.
That's because you have animal overhaul. I love that. Just some more immersion. Rejected proposal. Who did that?
What are you reading?
One of the marriages didn't work out.
Just now?
Yes. Dude, it's in the right side, IJ.
Oh man, I just got a great colonist with an alcohol and
Oh.
ambrosia addiction.
Ambrosia's easy to deal with, alcohol's not. What do you mean great colonist?
Incapable of none, steadfast, and a beautiful, which isn't horrible.
What's
I
the
guess.
first trait?
Steadfast.
They want to buy. They want
Mental
buy
break
animals.
threshold
Okay, I
minus
just shut it for a
9%.
second. Alright.
Incapable of none.
Link the colonist.
Wow.
It's like too hard to remember all this.
I don't know. I don't know about great, but like
The
not.
problem is I hear you twice and I hear IJ twice.
I just fucking stream.
I know. It's much easier if you just link it.
Beautiful, age 64. I don't know about that.
It is a good colonist, yeah.
But I don't want
know
to deal
what-
with that addiction.
Yeah, the addictions are kind of hard to deal with.
Not on my starting
So
colonist. I'm not gonna do
beautiful is a good trait, and it's not a good trait. Like I said, causes breakups pretty commonly from what I've experienced. I don't have information about. Dude, that fucking caravan selling Luciferium, IJ. This could be the start if you can
Start
afford
of
it.
an addiction.
If you can afford it, you could dope someone up on it. So Luciferium doesn't only improve colonist stats all round, it also heals permanent scars. Takes a long time for it to do that, but if they have any permanent scars or wounds, including brain damage, it can heal it.
Well,
And, dude, I'm telling you, it makes a colonist almost operate at like 50% increased everything. Because of all of the effects stacking. Blood pumping affects movement speed as well as movement speed increase. It also affects how much rest they get from sleeping. It heals scars. It improves manipulation. It improves sight, which affects shooting. It improves blood filtration, which affects fighting everything, diseases. It's good, but it is you get locked into an obligation.
yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that.
Look how expensive it is.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
reason
another
it's that
reason.
spending. Dude, holy shit, those guys are selling wargs?
Yeah, just one.
Do you know what wargs are?
Well, no, what?
Oh, I mean, okay, so
Well,
a
I know
warg
what-
is like, yeah, like a fantasy wolf that's evil. But if you hit I on the wargs and you look at their diet, that's what they are.
Ah,
They only eat meat.
yeah, I
They
don't
don't
have
fuck around
extra.
with any vegetables. They won't even eat kibble, which you can produce at a butcher bench if you haven't noticed. But yeah, wargs, like you feed, basically you give them free roam in the map and they hunt everything.
Yeah, I got rid of some of the chickens.
Wait. Oh, okay, so, by the way, you know how those colonists that just left, two of them said they liked their stay and one said they absolutely liked their stay? It's because you entertained them. But you didn't recruit them, sadly, because you're bad. Oh, I forgot to mention, with hospitality, yeah, but the one you absolutely enjoyed their stay left you with mortar shells. Those
Yeah.
are pretty hard to make. They're not expensive. You can buy them off vendors very easily, but they are pretty difficult to craft.
Oh, that caravan's gonna have fun now. They're going home with all those chickens.
Oh, you sold them all the. Oh my fucking god! Oh,
How's
you
this-
only gave them. You only gave them males?
Yeah.
I'm
Eggs.
surprised, dude. I know, but you have a lot of chickens, IJ. You could have safely sold them. I'm not gonna lie, you have quite a good money farm going on. Those chickens are making you a lot of silver. The adults sell for like 40 a piece, and you have double digits of them. I mean, how did you sell?
Like 30.
Yeah. So that made you like 1,200 silver. And all you had to do is just let them breed and let them spread out and eat. And I mean, you don't even have to make them an animal pen. They could sleep on the ground. The animal pen that you've got set up is just going to protect them. So like, if an animal gets hungry, they're not going to be able to pass that door. So they're going to go after something else. Look at that baby alpaca. Oh my god, it's cute. Oh, by the way, Crispin, Stifler and Cougar are no longer in a relationship.
Aww.
Someone's proposal got rejected, and now the other one's pissed off at him. See, that was an unhealthy relationship, IJ, just like in real life. Got together real fast, fucked a whole bunch, and then marriage proposal immediately. And the other one was like, I barely even know you, and said, fuck no. Look at Riandra and O'Kane. I think it's O'Kane that she's with. Like, they're not like marriage proposaling. By the way, you might want to make one more duster. Did
Yeah.
you look at your colonist temperature tolerance because of those dusters?
No. I'm trying to
Click one.
find fucking medical stuff in this.
Manufactured medicine. I hate the tabs, but I realize they're good and they provide a really intricate level of optimization and ordering, but I just don't like them. Why are you putting medicine? Okay, so I'm guessing you're putting it in there because you notice the herbal medicine has, like,
Yeah.
a go bad factor. Yeah, that only applies to herbal medicine. You remember how I told you should build your thing indoors?
Yeah.
And you were like, why? And I was like, no, it's effective to build it near your graves. Lel.
Trying to get me to blow up my fucking mouse.
Yes? No?
Look at
Wait,
all these
what?
chickens.
IG, are you retarded? Do you realize why that thing just did that?
Because it's raining.
Yeah, so how am I gonna make you blow up your house by having you build it inside?
Oh god. I just had 4.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. So that took place of your raid. IJ just got hit by 4 cases of malaria.
Ooh, that sucks.
So, fuck the guest beds, IJ. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. Shit, you need to get some beds massed in your hospital ASAP. Whoever's got malaria needs to stay in bed. And you need to make sure they're getting treated.
Well, I
Malaria's-
can just convert their beds to...
Yes, but that's... Remember what I told you? It's using the entire room. Which means if there's any dirt on the floor, it's going to fuck that hospital.
No, their main beds.
Oh,
like
their
each of-
bedrooms, yeah. The problem is... I don't know. I'm not even going to tell you how to deal with malaria. You figure it out. I want to see some colonists die. Damn, dude, 4 out of 7 of his colonists got malaria. That never happens. Usually you'll get like 2. So what's today? Is today the 3rd?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 more days, and then I get to start work, kind of. It's actually like 8 more days.
Wait a minute. Somebody's up and moving around and they have malaria.
Right click, tell them to rest in the bed. Remember what I told you. If you right click a colonist to do anything, it overrides them until they collapse. Obviously, for bed rest, they can't collapse, so they'll stay in bed. Yeah, have you tried that yet, Crispin?
No.
Like right click your cooking place with your cook and tell him to cook and forget about him? They won't leave it until they either collapse or they start starving.
That's funny.
Yeah. It like overrides all other priorities, and until something major happens, they won't stop. So IJ, compare your solar panels.
Well, each of those, I'm getting 5,000 from that area with 2 controllers, and 1,700 from each of the vanilla ones.
Oh, so it's giving... Wait, does it have to have the entire area built? Like, I don't get how it's working. They're sharing the roof? Is there a certain amount of tiles the controller needs to have built?
Yeah. Well, it maxes out at 2,500.
Yeah, but how many tiles do you have to build for it to get there?
Hold that thought. I'm dealing with these idiots wanting to get out of bed.
Thank God animals can't get malaria. If I got it, IJ would just let me die.
No, I'd have to put one panel up and see how much it makes, but now that I've got them placed, I can't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've already seen with the roofing how many you've got. Is there like a cap for it to reach 2,500? I'm trying to figure out if it's overpowered or not. It looks like you're exchanging a lot of steel for power. So instead of using a lot of components, I'm not sure if it's better. I think they might actually be worse. Outside of the fact
I mean,
that-
for space.
Yeah, for space they're not worse, and you can build the thing indoors so it doesn't get attacked. But I mean, all you got to do is erect a small wall around yours, and you're good. Like, they can come beat down the wall and then go after your solar panels, but basically, they're gonna come for whatever that they want to take out at the time. So if they're targeting a wall, that's not gonna knock your power grid offline. But if they attack your cooler, that's going to knock your cooling offline. And your coolers are exposed directly. So you want to kind of put an obstacle. What is this, IJ? You're coming into the hospital with, like, a plant pot, and they're like, what is that? And you're like, well, I just want you to look at a beautiful plant pot every time you wake up. You're desperate to keep these guys alive. How's their infection doing?
I think they're all gonna beat it.
By how much?
I don't know. Rionda's gonna be close. Bull's already got 75 over 68. Siffler's 76 over 67. And
I can read, IJ. I just need you to highlight. Looks like Nina's gonna have trouble too. Yep. Alright, you might make it. Who knows? Definitely Riandra might not make it. One thing I hate about this game, there's a disparity between things. I don't like that. Like, you guys have already noticed with Stone, I'm sure that Stone has different health levels.
Yeah.
Granite having the most. So, now all map tiles I play on, I try to make sure it has granite. And I prefer it to be 2 stone types, not 3. So I like granite plus 1, and then I just build with granite. I'm not happy about that. I'd prefer if they were more balanced, to where, like, the health difference is very little. But there's other things like that. Maybe you guys will figure them out, maybe you won't. I mean, some things are balanced around that concept, like oak trees provide probably about 45% more wood than poplar, but poplar grows twice as fast. If you try planting your own grove, you'll see that the grow time on poplar is like... Actually, I think cornucopia is the fast one. Poplar, I think, they're balanced though. If they take longer to grow, they give more wood. So granite should take longer to manufacture, longer to mine, but yet it's all the same.
Hey, I have a question for you, Detox.
What is
When
up?
you like re-roll and re-roll and re-roll, do you re-roll? You have to re-roll your colonists too, or is there a way to keep your colonists and then just re-roll a map?
What are you talking about?
Like when you're re-rolling maps on Rimworld.
I don't know what you're asking.
So like you have to roll your colonists, right?
Yeah. It's the last step in the process.
And then you roll your map.
Other way around, but yes. Oh, you mean like generate your map?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is there a way to roll your colonists and then roll a bunch of different maps and keep the same colonists?
Yes and no. No in the base game. Yes with the Prepare Carefully mod. Prepare Carefully is a mod that lets you edit every single thing about starting colonists, including saving a preset, meaning you can save the 3 that you finally roll. It allows you to change, like, their traits, their stats. I mean, you can make a 20 all colonist who has 3 great traits. Like, it enables you to make easier or harder gameplay, up to you. But there is a save preset option in it, so that would do what you were asking.
I'm assuming you don't play with that mod.
I do.
How do you use it?
I use it when I am doing challenges. Like when I did the ice sheet challenge, which is make a base on the ice sheet and try and blast off into space. It's impossible to do that challenge unless your colonists are cannibals. Because no animals will be on the map, and you cannot grow anything.
So it was a human meat only diet. I got bored of the challenge. But the only way to make that happen is pretty much with prepare carefully. Otherwise you'll be rolling for fucking hours. Cannibal is a rare enough trait, and then good stats on top of a cannibal is even rarer. Like, you're not going to make it if anyone's got an addiction. You're not going to make it if anyone's got any heart issues, or health issues, rather. You're not going to make it if people can't be basically jack of all trades. So, the YouTube series that I watched do it, used prepare carefully, and made a scenario and challenged people to do it. So, I copied his characters for the scenario and tried it. That's what I use it for. I do not edit colonist stats.
Nah, that doesn't sound like it'd be as fun.
I do save preset though. Like for my current map, those 3 colonists were rolled before, and I loaded the preset. I didn't want to roll 3 every time I didn't like the map. Same exact reason you're asking. But it's the first time I've done that. And it's only because I spent like an hour rolling colonists, got a good 3, went onto the map, and the map was absolute dog shit. I settled on a tile that was next to water, and half my map was water. Okay, probably like 40%, but it was too much to be wanted. Although it's funny, in Nemoria, you could, because it was a, I don't know what you call that, like, you could build in 3-dimension. I think that's what you'd call it. Like, you could build on Y as well. Pretty much, people, there was a, if you put in really long-ass seed numbers, the map would generate, or not seed numbers, you had, like, a kingdom center that you could change the numbers for. Maybe you noticed that?
Yeah.
Well, if you put astronomically high numbers in it, you'd get to areas where the world generation would fuck up. Like, 50% of your map would be water. Or your colony would, your gnomes would start on a super high up mountain that was shaped like an egg. So, there was like some cool map generations that people would do. And a lot of people actually really liked the concept, and they would fuck up the map scene on purpose. And like build on a map that was half water. Just because it was neat. And it's funny because in Rimworld people don't like that. Water's like uninteractable at all.
Brother, I saw a bunch of mods for water actually.
What did they do?
There's one that lets you build bridges. There's one that lets you build like rafts, so you can build stuff on the water and
That
like
sounds
build
awesome.
a bridge to it. There's fishing. There's like power generation.
So like hydroelectric.
Yeah,
That sounds cool.
it was on like the front page for mods when I was looking at it.
Yeah, I want to go look. That actually sounds really cool. I already have the mod page open.
Looks like a lot of them are from the same guy too. Hey Matt.
Hi,
Dude,
you too.
nice. This is the first person that does that. Nice.
What fish?
Nick and IJ don't usually acknowledge you when you join, and I obviously can't hear it.
Oh, I have sounds off as well.
Oh, okay. So Nick never acknowledges you. If Crispin does, then we know you're here.
Nick does acknowledge me. What?
Very, very not often. When
Very,
you first
like
join.
every time he's here.
Yeah, like not at all. How many times have you been in here? And I'm like, holy shit, how long have you been here? Almost every time. And other people are in here when that happens.
I didn't hear Crispin say anything, by the way. I just saw his mic like be light up when.
Oh yeah, he said, oh hey Matt, what's up? And that told me you were here. Although I had Discord up, I wasn't looking at it.
Oh,
Oh, hi,
everyone
Crispin.
made it.
Hey,
How's
Matt.
it going?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah. You have a good day at work?
I didn't work today.
Did you have a good day off?
I did.
Yeah. Did you pull some pranks on your sister?
No.
Feels bad, man. You let me down.
I'm about to go out. drink some alcohol.
So
Talk-
we're
talk to
transitioning
some
from your
ladies.
sister.
What are you talking about my sister for? Like, I'm not mad. I'm just wondering.
I thought your sister lived with you.
She does. I
Well,
never
there you
see
go.
her though.
But that's why I was asking you if you pulled some pranks on me.
No,
And then you said
I'm
no.
I'm
And
nice.
then you were
I'm
like,
I'm pretty nice to my sister.
I thought you hated
Okay,
your
so
sister.
fish industry.
I used to not be a big fan of her, but we have reconciled. Um, yeah, we're nice to each other now.
I see.
But I never see her. She leaves early in the morning. She has 2 jobs, and she goes to school. So she leaves early in the morning and works like 3 hours at one job, and then 8 hours at another job, and she has school somehow in there too. So I never ever see her.
Oh shit, I just getting raided.
All right, I'm
IJ.
leaving.
IJ, you've got like the worst case of I'm gonna run right up next to you when I fight. Your guns have a range, dude. Look at me getting up in that ass. Your chicken is baiting, IJ. That cock did it. Where's Nick? Dude, you just killed Luminous. Oh, you downed Luminous. Is he good? Don't chase people that are full health. Uh-oh.
He's.
I
good
just
at
noticed what's happening. Did they get it out in time?
That guy's a pyromaniac. I'm gonna leave him to die.
Dude, damn. That guy, why did he have to be a brawler with, Industrious? Dude, did you notice both those guys had a super high shooting skill?
Yeah. Well, I
That shit really
captured
pisses
one.
me off. Yeah, by the way, remember how I said you need to make multiple access points to things? Your chicken coop, if that fire had gone on for about 3 more seconds, would have been a nightmare to put out.
Look at the flood of chickens.
Dude, everyone was doped up on Ambrosia in that raid. What were they doing with that? Look at the chickens, my god. It's not even just them. The first wave of the adults came in because they have higher speed, then all the chicks came in. Where's Nick? I see him. IJ named Nick after the youngest female chicken we have, just knowing that Nick takes lots of dick.
Wait, Matt's not here anymore.
What are you talking about? Crispin's the one who left.
Oh.
By the way, notice how your wind turbines, some of them are generating tons of power and some are not?
Why is that tree still there? There go the chickens.
Single file. You know where they're going? To the nearest grass patch.
God, the frame rate drop on these chickens.
Yep. I think it might be time to get rid of some chickens. I mean, you just got a huge wave of babies. Dude, I am a boss. Do you not see this? Did you see me? I won that battle for you, basically. Not really, but I helped you in that battle. Then I hauled rice to your cook, and then I hauled more rice to your cook. Oh. What's going on with Nina?
I had,
She drafted?
yeah, she was drafted. I forgot about her. She's incapable of combat.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate characters like that. We just wake her up, or draft her and undraft her, and she'll get to her bed. Oh, it's because they're medical. Did everybody make it through malaria?
Yep.
Damn. How close was Rianda?
Very. Like 2%.
Wow. I almost lost my favorite person. I think Riadra's my bonded, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Nick or Matt, I had him name me after a grizzly bear he tamed because it's like a really impressive animal. What do you mean, wow?
Wow.
Do you not want me to call you your lover?
That's bait.
Sure. So, I had him name me after a grizzly bear he tamed just because grizzly bears are motherfucking badass. Plus, it's his only non-pussy animal. And he takes me to battle every time. And I was like, well, that grizzly bear is really fucking wild, so it's never really going to, it's never gonna bond with anyone. It bonded like a day later, and it bonded with Riadra. She knows what the cool animals are. I bet I smell like shit in her room. Do grizzly bears stink?
Yeah, bears fucking smell.
I mean, if they like swim and shit, they probably don't smell as bad, right?
No, it's the amount of oil in them. Like they're
Okay,
a
I
very
was
greasy
gonna-
animal.
I was gonna
They're-
say.
The only time they don't stink is when they're dead.
No, they
What?
smell pretty bad when they're dead. Too.
No, but you know what I mean.
I mean, I know bear
the
meat
difference
smells really
is quite a
strong.
bit different.
Is that because
No,
of the
you
oil?
you've
You
smelled
can,
a
if
wet
you're
dog
walking
before.
around in the wild detox, you can smell a bear.
I know, but what I'm
nearby.
asking is like, is that why their bear meat, when you cook it, is so strong smelling?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I doubt
could
it has
be
any
because the meat's
correlation.
full of oil.
Well, yeah, that, but I mean, like, their stench themselves.
Well, no, bears have a distinct smell. It's like if I go cook a hamburger, it's not going to smell that bad. If I if I cook a bear burger, everybody in the house can smell it. They have a very distinct smell on their meat, and I'm wondering if it's the same reason that they stink as well. And I'm not talking about wet dog smell. I meant if they bathe like in a river or something, would they smell as bad? That'll give you the wet dog smell, but at least they won't smell like absolute shit. Kind of like how dogs in the wild like roll in bad shit to make themselves stink. I think it's a defensive thing. Like predators aren't gonna want to eat something that smells like absolute dog shit.
I mean, would you eat dog shit
Kinda-
smelling?
Kind of similar concept to pigs rolling in mud to keep flies off of them, except flies aren't trying to eat them. They're just annoying them.
Yeah.
Mud doesn't stink, but it's like they have their own ways of coping with it.
Yeah.
Like us
But
putting
just
bug spray.
think, like, let's say a wild cat, like just a cat, a house cat, was like the greatest tasting thing, and cats were running around like with shit covered on them. Would you like want to? You'd probably be
No.
like, yeah, fuck that.
No, but I don't know. If I'm starving and I'm okay, so if I'm going to eat said cat because I'm starving, like an animal out in the wild would be, like they're hungry, I'd probably kill it, then go to butcher it, and then realize it smells like shit. So I'm wondering how good of a defensive mechanism it is. I know animals smell a hell of a lot better than us, but like, you know, the
Some do.
kill them and then ask questions later. Like,
Yeah.
how good of a thing would it be if you got killed and then they smelled you and left you to die and rot? It
I
wouldn't.
mean, vultures would eventually get you.
Yes, but like your whole smelling bad to not get killed thing would have been for a waste.
Yeah, for nothing.
Okay, so check out that battle rifle, IJ. I want to see its stats. That took you a lot of work to make.
Well, we're about to see it get used.
Just click the gear tab and click the
I
information.
know.
Wow, its accuracy is really bad. It's got good range, very high damage. That rifle is overpowered as fuck. 3-shot. Oh no, it's single shot burst. No, it's fine. It's like a better bolt action rifle, but it took so much more work to make it. Probably materials. You notice how I'm following cocaine when I hunt? Yeah, because he's the one who tamed. I think. No, he's not, because you don't have a release animals option. Oh, that's because you don't have it flagged for release. But look in your animal tab. You can assign them to hunt when drafted and hunting.
Something
Having
has
an animal,
happened.
I already told you, having an animal hunted. What? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a rainy thunderstorm, you're okay. If you ever hear thunder crack, look at the bottom right immediately and see if it's dry thunderstorm. If it is, you're in trouble. Why am I seeing animal starvation? that bad. Look at its accuracy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So go under the animal tab. Who is that bear bonded to, and who is the master?
Okay,
For the master or the bond?
master.
Go under the social tab on the bear. Who bonded
Bond
with?
with Riandra.
Okay, so what's Riandra's animal skill?
14. Burning Passion.
Okay, switch the master, and the colonists
I
will
gotta
get a
go
permanent
dinner,
mood boost.
so I'll be back.
Can you listen? Like,
What?
it's fast. If you switch the master to Riadra, Riadra will get a mood boost for being with her bonded animal. It's in the animal tab, where you saw who the master was.
Okay, I'll be right back.